back. Well, it's almost the weekend yet again, and we're back with our Friday special Closing Bell Recommends with our in-house entertainment detective, Mangalam Maloo. Mangalam, what are you telling everybody to do this weekend to wind down from what's been a very, very tumultuous, nifty week?
Yes, a tumultuous, nifty week, and that's why all my recommendations, Ekta, are based or keeping in mind what the markets went through as well. So the first recommendation that I have is this superhero film, Deadpool. I specifically recommend this because right now, the way the markets have been, one needs just a superhero to come and save our markets and perhaps the investors as well. So superhero film, Deadpool is my first recommendation. Another superhero coming in from the Marvel's treasure chest. I think it's the 8th installment in the X-Men film series. Got really good reviews. Directed by Tim Miller, stars Ryan Reynolds as well as...
Is that the reason you're dressed like this today?
Yeah, I guess so. I have no clue. No, I would be a terrible superhero if I was dressed like this. Superheroes have really non-wearable on-air kind of clothes. But if you look at the stories, nothing big in the story itself, Anuj, for superhero films, because all of them are all about, you know, some weird accident happening of which emerges a superhero who goes to then save the world. But this film is known for its graphics, and the ratings that have come by are really good. IMDb has given it an 8.8 out of 10 ratings, as well as Rotten Tomatoes given it an 81%
But is it a known superhero? Is it one of the
It's one of those superheroes which finally gets a solo film. But the other film that I'm recommending is Fitur, because if you're tired of watching all the red on the screens, watch Fitur for 3 reasons. One, music, yes, Amit Trivedi for sure. That's the first reason. The second one, it's directed by Abhishek Kapoor. Yes. If you look at his past, Rock On, Kai Poche, both of them good. Third reason is the fact that it's based on a Charles Dickens novel. So I've read a lot of Charles Dickens.
I don't know why you didn't mention Katrina Kaif being in the movie as the only reason.
Well, that was one of the reasons that I didn't want to mention that. And there's Aditi Rao Hydari as well. So definitely watch that. Aditya Roy Kapoor, Katrina Kaif, Tabu, Aditi Rao Hydari, all of them in Kashmir. Good music based on a Charles Dickens book and directed by a good director. Then no other reason for you not to watch the film. But finally, if you're still reeling under the blues of the market, go enjoy yourself at the Mahindra Blues Festival, and that perhaps explains the dressing that I have. It's Asia's largest blues festival, so you have people like Joss Stone, Melina Moe, the Heritage Blues Orchestra, and our very own Soulmate as well. I've watched Soulmate. They, I think, are one of the best blues artists in India. So if you like rhythm and blues, good guitaring, go to the pilgrimage of blues. And finally, if you're really hungry after rummaging through this whole week, if you're in Delhi, take part in the Great Indian Food Tour Bus in Delhi, which actually is on a bus. You hop onto the bus and they take you around Delhi for 4 hours, where they take you to the most important places or most famous places in Delhi for food. And you get a dish at each stop. Anuj would probably know much better about the Delhi food.
You know, don't need to do that. You can just go to Chandni Chowk and you're fine, Mangalam. But anyway, thanks a lot for that. That's, of course, our Friday dose. But as we wrap up on this edition of Closing Bell, let's take a look at how the participants have fared on day 5 of Bullseye, and after the bell, we'll take all the action forward.